Welcome back to American Latino TV. I'm your host, Natasha Martinez. Up next, we catch up with one of the leading Latinas in government, recognized by her colleagues and the national media as a leading voice for working families and immigrants. Linda Sanchez represents California's 38th congressional district. The sixth of 7 children, Sanchez was born in the city of Orange to immigrant parents from Mexico. She attended the University of California, Berkeley, and after finding success as a private lawyer, she decided to dedicate her life to serving others. This is Linda Sanchez, only on American Latino TV. Brought to you by the U.S. Army. Find out more at goarmy.com.
My name is Congresswoman Linda Sanchez, and I represent the 39th Congressional District in California.
This bill and its amendments pander to those in the Republican Party who are unhappy with President Obama's executive action on immigration.
I was born in Orange County, California, in the city of Orange. Both of my parents are immigrants from Mexico. So my father was an industrial mechanic. He used to fix really large machinery that would produce plastic and rubber products. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. She raised my 7 brothers and sisters and I. Both of my parents had limited opportunities to go to school in Mexico. And when they came to the United States and got married and started a family, they really wanted all of us to have access to opportunities that they never had. And they realized very early on that education was one of the ways in which we were going to have an opportunity at a better life than they had. All 7 of my brothers and sisters and I went to college, and my sister Loretta and I are the only 2 sisters in the history of the United States to serve in Congress. So, we've all tried to, once we attain a certain level of success, we all give back to our communities and we try to help those that are coming up behind us. We want to be a partner in terms of saying, look, we have talent, we can help develop that talent, and we can help place that talent within different industry to help change that lack of diversity that we see in almost every single sector, including the government sector. I decided to run for Congress because after the 2000 census, California's population grew, so they added a new congressional seat. It was an open seat, so there was no incumbent. And I decided to run because I wasn't happy with the choices that I had of the candidates that were running. So I kind of complained to my husband once too often, and he said, well, instead of complaining about it, Linda, why don't you do something about it? And I think what he meant was, why don't you try to find another candidate to run candidate that you think can do a great job. But the light bulb kind of went off in my head, and I thought to myself, I could do that. And I think I outworked everybody. I ended up winning that seat, and I've been there ever since.
Republicans have opted to hold hostage funding for one of the most critical agencies in our government.
I'd say the biggest challenge I probably confront as a member is still the low expectations that people have either for women in politics or for Latinos in politics. They just don't expect much and don't think that we're as capable sometimes as our counterparts. So oftentimes you have to work twice as hard to get half of the respect. And that's something that I've encountered almost in every job that I've had. And earn the respect of your peers is a challenge. I tell young Latinos and Latinas that may be thinking about a career in politics or public service, we need you. If you're not sure, if you feel like you need permission to go into politics or to run, I'm giving you my blessing. You have my permission. Please, please run for office at all levels because your perspective is unique and it's valuable.